What's going on, guys? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, I had to make this commentary. I really did. I was planning to make it, I think, a couple of days ago when the news first initially dropped, but then some other things happened. I had to prioritize those videos before this video, but I'm still putting it out because I think it's hilarious that they're finally doing this, and it just shows the incompetence, once again, of the Infinity Ward development team. Now, you probably saw it from a bunch of other YouTubers already, but apparently, Infinity Ward is going to be adding in weapon inspection into Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I just want to give my 2 cents about this because this is just the biggest joke in Call of Duty history. But before we hop into the main commentary, just want to remind you guys, if you do enjoy the content, don't forget you could always subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Helps get notified on all my videos. Also, if you want to chat with me in any type of way, you can follow me over on Twitter as well, JbowenDaMan. And also, just to run you guys by the gameplay, this is some World at War sauce, obviously. I stocked up on some more clips, baby. I stocked up on some more clips. No more Modern Warfare out here on this channel. We're running straight World at War, and obviously we're using the Tommy Gun sauce, one of the best SMGs in this game. I really think you guys are going to enjoy this gameplay. But enough with all that, let's get straight into the commentary here. Now, apparently, Infinity Ward is finally bringing in weapon inspection 7 months down the road. And the reason that I think this is such a joke when it comes to a Call of Duty video game is because we saw weapon inspection in the past couple of Call of Duty games. Which was very confusing to me because at first, initially, I thought that inspection was going to come into Modern Warfare, especially with the amount of detail to the weapons they added into this game. Let's be honest here. The gunsmith in Modern Warfare was the most innovative experience we've ever had when it comes to customizing your weapons in Call of Duty. Maybe not the camos. The camos are a little funky here to there, even though a lot of the camos that you can purchase in the store look absolutely gorgeous. But that's besides the point. I'm talking about purely just inspecting all of the attachments on your weapon. You could deck out your gun in any type of way, in any creative mindset that you could possibly have for it, and it's awesome. That's probably one of the best features in Modern Warfare, in my personal opinion. No, a lot of people hate the realism in this game, but that is probably the best realism right there in it, being able to, even though that's probably not that realistic because nobody wants to have like 50 pounds of equipment on your weapon while you're trying to run around in a war, but still, in a video game term, it's awesome to have a scope, and you can put a muzzle on it, and you put a fat mag on it too, and you can change your stocks and stuff like that. And also, there's different variants of your weapons that you can buy from the store, and you can go like straight Frankenstein mode and put all these different variants on your weapon in different ways that you want to do it. It's really awesome. It's really cool. That's like I said, it's the best part about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And when we first initially saw this, when they first initially, put out to the public before this game was even released, that we're going to be seeing a gunsmith and that we're going to be able to customize our weapons and stuff like that, the first thing that came to my mind is like, you know what, I want to be able to inspect this. You could probably take some really sexy thumbnails, let's be honest here, with being able to, inspect your weapon and hold it in cool angles and stuff like that, while being able to put all these attachments on that gun. I thought that was how it's going to go down. But here we are, the game released, and it didn't come out. And my mind was blown when it first didn't initially come out, because like I said, gunsmith, so many attachments, so many skins, no inspecting? Like, what was going through their mind when the game first released? And here we are, 7 months down the road here. I think it's actually 8 months. I don't remember specifically. It's a very long time down the road since Modern Warfare was first initially released, and now they're finally hinting. They're not even saying it's in the game just yet. They're finally hinting at it being added into this game. Like I said, this isn't really that big of a commentary. It's no huge news happening about Modern Warfare. No huge news happening about COD 2020. It's just me going to roast the living hell out of Infinity Ward because this is the biggest joke ever in history. How does it take 7 months for a feature that was in your past 2 Call of Duty games? It's that hard? Was it really that challenging for you to put this in the game since day one that you needed 7 months to put together an inspecting feature? Please, I need someone to explain to me why Infinity Ward is so incompetent this year. I need someone to explain to me why they just can't do anything correct this year. I mean, this just adds it. This is just like icing on top of the cake. It's already enough stuff that's wrong with this video game. It's already enough problems that are going on in this title. And now here we are with inspecting coming 7 months later. Please, get out of here. To me personally, Infinity Ward has not been able to do anything correct this year. They have been just completely dropping the ball on every possible thing with this video game, and it's disappointing me. Because I'm a huge Infinity Ward fan. I love Infinity Ward. I played Call of Duty 4, I played Modern Warfare 2, I played Modern Warfare 3, Ghost, Infinite War. I played all of their games. Trust me, I love their style of making content in their video games. They always do it very well, very creative with their titles, and I've always preferred the Modern Warfare series over the Black Ops series. Just a personal opinion. Treyarch, I loved World at War. Trust me, I love Black Ops 1. But then Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and all that stuff. Not too big of a fan. Modern Warfare 1 through 3, though, I've always loved playing those games. So I've always had Infinity Ward games in a special part of my heart. And then here comes Modern Warfare, and it just seems like they can't get it right. I just don't understand what happened to this game. And you guys know me. I liked Infinite Warfare. I know a lot of people hated Infinite Warfare, but I thought it was a cool game. I really do think the only reason people hated that title is because they were tired of jetpack CODs. And we had jetpack Call of Duty games every single year. And people didn't want to see it anymore. And once the third game came out, that was the last strike for everybody. Everybody just had a mental breakdown when they heard that we had to go through another jetpack Call of Duty game after having to experience 2 previously before Infinite Warfare. But if that was the first jetpack Call of Duty game, if that was the only jetpack Call of Duty game, let's be honest here, that's probably one of the best games Infinity Ward has ever made. Infinity Ward always stuck to a more slow-paced styled game. Always. Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, pretty slow titles. Call of Duty Ghost, very slow title. Those games were always pretty slow, and Infinite Warfare was the first game where they stepped out of their comfort zone and actually made almost a Treyarch-styled video game, arcade fast shooter. The very first time. And I love those games. It's cool that they were able to make some of those things, but then here we are with Modern Warfare, and it's like they completely forgot everything. All the basics to making a Call of Duty game just completely out the window. Their goal this year was basically to make a more visually appealing video game over a better gameplay side video game. And you would think that in a video game where they are catering more to the visuals, more to the realistic vibes, you would think that they would add an animation for your guns to inspect them, to see the realistic attachments and the cool camos on your gun. And even in real life, you can inspect your... Who would have ever thought? Oh man, that seems like a long shot. But who would have ever thought that in real life, you could turn your gun sideways and look at it? Oh my god! But you would think that it would be so simple for them to add something into the game. Just like this. You would think that this would not even be a question for them. It would probably have been the #1 thing. You would be thinking that in the conference room when they're thinking of the gunsmith, they would have definitely thought of adding an inspection feature into the game. It's like, how does that not go together? It's like you're thinking of things, and like, this year, we really want to go for a more realistic approach. We really want to, pull in the Battlefield crowd and make it more realistic and have more stuff that you can do in this game. So let's add a gunsmith. Let's allow our customers and allow our player base to really deck out their guns. Make a gun that they really love. Make something that really fits their playstyle in every possible way. Let's just wipe everything, it's no pick 10 or anything like that. Just allow them to go crazy with their weapons this year. Something that they'd never seen before. Let's just blow their minds. But you would think that if they were thinking of making your weapons in such a way that you just could go all out with them, you would think that in the same paragraph, they would want to add an inspection feature so you can see the weapon, so you can see all the cool changes that you put into this weapon. But no, I'm done ranting here with this, guys. Like I said, it's nothing too crazy. It's not really that big of a topic. I'm just blown away. I seriously can't believe that this is finally coming 7 months down. They should have just never added it in. They should have kept it out. Because now that they're adding it in, it just makes them look like the most laziest developers ever. If they kept it out of the game, people would have just looked at them and said, okay, maybe they just forgot. Or maybe they just didn't care about it. But now that they're adding it in 7 months down the road, all that stuff is out the window now. Now it just looks like Infinity Ward is just clueless. It looks like they don't know what the customers want. They don't know how to put together a game. And that they're just plain straight out lazy. This is such a simple feature. Such a simple feature. And it doesn't even take any of the developers' time. This would be on the art team. The art team! That's a separate studio. So it wouldn't even take away from the development of this video game. It's like they can make reload animations. They can make all these different animations for these guns that look cool, but they can't allow you to inspect it. That is just laziness at its finest. And it's proof right here now that is coming in late. Like I said, they should have just kept it out of the game. They should have never added it. They should have never bothered putting this into the game, because now it's just making them look really bad. I'm seriously losing all respect for Infinity Ward. It's so sad because, like I said, they're my favorite development studio. But, Jesus, man. They're just going downhill now. I'm going to have to become a Treyarch guy. I really might have to switch over and become a Treyarch guy now. But guys, thank you so much for listening to me rant this out. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, nothing too crazy in today's video. I was just absolutely amazed that these developers are adding this feature in 7 months down the road when this should have been in by day one. in a game that's all about, you know, visuals and stuff like that, you would think that they would want you to be able to inspect your weapons after adding all the, like, the store is packed. It's so many camos in the store. It's jam-packed with camos and, you know, different, you know, styles of weapon and attachments and stuff like that, and variants of the weapons. You would think that they would want you to be able to look at it. Simple as that. You would think that they would want you to be able to inspect what you just spent $20 for, but no, they seriously do not care. I mean, they'll sell you a $20 camo where the best part of it is the stock, and you can't even see the stock. The only way you'll be able to see it is someone shoots you in the face, you run back to your dead body and look at the gun on the ground. That's the only possible way you'll be able to see what your gun looks like. Either that or you look at it in the gunsmith, but it's no possible way to see some of these features on your gun while you're playing in-game. It's just a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you hate it, by all means, you can go ahead and leave a dislike. If you're brand new to this channel and you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And if you want to catch me live stream some video games like you're watching right here on some World at War sauce, you can follow me over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.